people something. I looked around that church and I see we had a full house. And we only had but 5 rattlesnakes. And I want you to know there ain't a greedy bone in my body. No, sir. I looked over at Jeff and I said, give mine to Cousin Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Now, I'm about scared of rattlesnakes. These girls down here, they're scared of a little potato bug, you know. Right? Yeah, well, now I'll tell you what, it hadn't even dawned on me. I mean, we were that shook up, and it hadn't even dawned on me that they was right there in the works with us. And all of a sudden, it hit me. I realized what was going on, and we had already backed just as far as we could back. And I looked around at Jim. He was already the color of cotton, and I knew he was just about 17 seconds away from hitting the floor. He looked up at me, and he said, what in the world are we going to do? I said, just take it easy. Don't panic. Said, look around and see where the back door is. He said, already looked, and there ain't none. I said, well, where do you reckon they want one? I tell you, when we walked out of that church, we told them where they could send their guitars and amps. Now, I want to tell you people something. If you ever have the chance to go to church where they take up the serpent, I want you to go. Sit in the back row, but go. Now, I tell you, I couldn't leave there. I just had to stay around and mix and mingle with them people. I just couldn't believe what I see, man. I was interested. I wanted to know what it took to pick one of them things up. I was talking to the preacher in the back, and I said, man, I ain't knocking you, man. I promise I ain't knocking you. And he said, well, I don't hope you disapproved. I said, no, sir. I said, I ain't knocking you, but I seen them now, and there ain't no way I could touch one of them things. This lady overheard my conversation. She came walking up to me and she said, Brother Clyde, you mean to tell me if the Lord commanded you to take up the serpent, you wouldn't take him up? I said, yes, ma'am, I surely would. But he didn't, and I ate.
got sirens for a welcome. There's blood stain for your pain, and your telephone been ringing while you're dancing in the rain. Wild boys wonder where is glory, where is all you angels? Now the figureheads have fell, and lovers war with arrows over secrets they can tell. They tried to tame you, looks like they'll try again. Wild boys never lose it. Wild boys never chose this way. Wild boys never close your eyes. Wild boys always
Good afternoon. I'm glad to be here. My kind of talent, I'm glad to be anywhere. Boy, it's getting warm in here already, isn't it? I gotta open up. First tune I'd like to do here is entitled "Life Gets Tedious, Don't It?" Well, the sun comes up and the sun goes down. The hand on the clock keeps a going around.